Broker IPTV.
Today we're talking with Tim Gibbs, owner and broker of Star Brokers, a Metro Brokers affiliate. Welcome. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Tell me a little bit about your business, your history, and so forth.
Well, I've been in real estate for 15 years, and I've been with Metro Brokers for 13 of those years as a broker-owner of Star Brokers.
And how's it been going?
It's been fantastic. It's been a great career for me, having left the consumer products industry years ago.
Yeah, well, you'd be out in Vegas right now doing the consumer electronics products and so forth if you weren't in real estate. But I understand you're part of an ABA, an affiliated business agreement, and how is that going?
It's going fantastic. I worked with the bigger traditional companies for many years and was approached to join the ABA by Mark Eibner a while back. And it's been great for me because, number one, the company splits the profits. I'm a shareholder in the company, and so if the company makes a profit, then I get a share of that. And I like that arrangement, for one. And number two, the service has been excellent. I wouldn't have done it if the service wasn't there for my customers, because obviously they come first. The costs are less to them, which was the number one reason. And if the costs are less to my customer and the service is fantastic, there's no reason why I wouldn't do this.
And the company we're referring to is Meridian Title and Escrow, and they're an affiliated business arrangement with Star Brokers. But prior to joining and doing the ABA, what were your thoughts on ABAs?
Well, I didn't have very high thoughts of it, because the way I learned about it years ago when I first started in the business was that the big real estate companies owned them, like a RE/MAX or maybe a Coldwell Banker owned these companies, and that the agents had no benefit to use them. It just helped the owners of those big companies. So I thought, well, why would I do that if it's not going to help me, and if it's not really necessarily going to help my customer anymore? I might as well work with people who I really want to work with.
Two things I've heard about Meridian Title and Escrow in reference to the consumers: price and service. Have you found that to be true?
Excellent, yes. They're both excellent. I compared the prices. Like I said, I wanted my customers to get a better price, because that's the most important thing, is what their bottom line is to me. So the prices are better to them, and the service is still good. The service has to be good. You cannot run a title company if the service isn't good. It leaves a lot of people unhappy with pretty bad taste in their mouth if the transaction doesn't go as planned.
And one of the reasons why they're able to offer that is because they can do more work with less people. Is that right?
That's right, and especially a lot less overhead. That's the nice thing, is, you know, we can charge less for title work because there's a lot less overhead. There's not multiple offices and multiple people that need to be paid in order to close a transaction for a seller. And
there's some other benefits. I mean, you've got choice of underwriter, for instance, right?
Yes, we have a few different underwriters, and I also like the opportunity that I have. If I have a question, I can call the plant directly and talk to people who actually do the underwriting, and they can assist me with anything I need.
You've got a 10-year reissue rate.
That's a real biggie. That's one thing that I really sell people on, because a 10-year reissue rate is so important, because if someone wants to refinance down the road, they're only going to pay half. Whereas with other companies, it decreases yearly, and typically after 5 years, there's no reissue rate at all. But if you have a 50% 10-year reissue rate, that's amazing. It's a really amazing, it's an amazing deal for people.
Safe to say then your experience has been positive.
Oh yes, very positive.
Tim, thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Find more real estate videos at brokeriptv.com.